Hi, Hakan from Web News and welcome back to our channel. So, are you looking for an events calendar plugin to start your business, or do you run community events and want to keep everyone informed of upcoming dates? Your research probably led you to these two plugins: Modern Events Calendar by Web News and the Events Calendar developed by Modern Tribe. In this video, we'll give you a fair review of both plugins and showcase what each does best, and what one may do better than the other. And lastly, what features one may be missing. As it may be obvious by now, this video is made by Web News, so you may be thinking to yourself that we'll give ourselves a medal here. But worry not. We've already written an in-depth review on this topic where we've handed medals for each category. Instead, in this video, we'll provide an honest demo of both plugins and let you decide which solution works best for your needs.
So, the first order of comparison is in installation. In Modern Events Calendar, the free and premium versions are separate, and once you install the Pro version, the Lite version will get automatically deactivated since each one operates on its own. But in the Events Calendar, you would need to have the free version of the plugin installed and active to upgrade to the Pro version, as that is its core.
User interface. Now, let's compare the user interface design for each plugin. In Modern Events Calendar, the settings page has separate menus for each feature that are categorized as basic or advanced tabs. There is even a search bar that allows users to quickly find an option they're looking for. The Events Calendar's user interface is similar and includes different menus for each feature, with further tabs for individual options. It's intuitive, but doesn't have the graphical flair that MEC Settings page offers, and neither a search bar. Let's head back to MEC Settings environment to compare the first tab of options available in both plugins. The basic tab for MEC's general settings consists mostly of day and time format, while the advanced tab includes options for dealing with how events are deleted after ending, or events are created through a step-by-step wizard or directly. The Archive Pages menu setting deals with the calendar skins that are used for displaying all of the events on your website. The Slack menu lets us determine the Slack URL for the two default pages, so the address is in line with our preferences. Since we have two event calendar plugins installed, I had to change the Slack to MEC, otherwise it would conflict with the other plugin's default page Slack. The currency menu lets you set a global currency for your ticket and event prices in line with your business location. There's also a CAPTCHA menu to increase security on your website to deal with the spam. The search bar menu includes options to customize the search shortcode that you can add anywhere on your calendar page. Last menu item under the general settings is RESTful API, which is a new feature for developers that we've recently added to MEC. Plus, now let's see how text general settings is structured. Oops, I'm in the tickets menu. Let's click on the event settings section. Text general settings starts with a viewing tab where you are able to define the slug for the calendar and event address. Under editing, you can set how the event creation process goes. It has a separate maintenance tab, which was included in MEC under Advanced. You can determine when an event gets trashed once it's ended. I won't be delving deep into each option, since I just wanted to give an overview of the user interface design choices in each plugin. Single event page and calendars section. Up next, I want to compare the event page design, calendar shortcodes, and their customization process in MEC and TEC. Let's head to the events menu in TEC. There are some pre-created events here that we can check. Let's open this on a new tab. This is the single event page template in the events calendar, meaning this is how every event you create will look like in practice. It's Simple and looks like most WordPress blog posts. Now compare it with MEC. First, head to the All Events menu and open the same event. MEC's event page template is more compact and utilizes the entire screen by using smaller widgets. Even though MEC's out-of-the-box design looks better, TEC does offer developers ways to customize the event page to be more in line with their vision. MEC Calendar offers another single event page template as well that can be changed from the settings. Currently, the single event style is set to default, but we can change it to modern and observe the differences on the front end. TEC doesn't offer a pre-made event page template, although you're able to make changes you want through coding, which is unlikely to be a smooth process for the uninitiated.
Modern Events Calendar is a very design-focused plugin, so there are 2 paid add-ons that unlock new styles for both the event page and calendar shortcodes, and they're called Fluent View Layout and Liquid View Layout.
Even if you still don't like our pre-built designs, you can opt to purchase our Elementor builder, Divi builder, or Gutenberg builder add-ons, that allow you to create your custom event page template using those page builders. Plus, the next design aspect I want to showcase is how calendar shortcodes work in each plugin. As you can see, the Events Calendar offers 7 calendar views in total, with 3 free and the other 4 available in the paid version. Let's compare this with the numerous shortcode skins and styles the MEC offers. There are a total of 8 skins, but each of those has a bunch of different styles as well that give you a wide range of options. There are more than 40 different views to choose from for the calendar shortcodes, most of which are available in the free version, and the ones requiring an add-on or the pro version are highlighted in the menu. So in the free version of MEC, you're working with around 20 views, while in TEC you only have 3 calendar views. Creating an event. Now, let's compare the event creation process in each plugin. To create an event in TEC, we'll need to head to the Event section and click on Add New Event or use the Side menu button. We can immediately get to set a title, description, and time and date for our event. There is even a recurring feature for our event in case we need it to, repeat. You have location options, organizer, options, a link to the third-party event page. If you have the tickets plugin installed as well, you will be able to sell tickets for your event. Plus, MEC operates similarly. You first need to head to All Events and click on the Add New Event button or the Add Event Side menu. MEC Calendar offers an event creation wizard to guide you through the process step by step for probably people who are new to WordPress. However, you're able to turn this off and create your event from the regular event creation page. You can just close the wizard, which redirects you to the event creation page to have more control over the options. You've got event title, description, and various screen options. The menus are a bit bigger and spread out compared to TEC's event creation page. You have time and date, event repeating, setting an exception in the repeat structure, hour scheduler for seminars, location, website link, organizer, and event cost. Then there's the booking module that's included in the Pro version, which we're using right now. You're able to add multiple tickets and also create a custom booking form for each event. You can also disable any preset payment gateways you don't want in each event. Repeating and recurring events. Now, let's try to create a repeating event in both plugins to see how they handle this very important need for event organizers. In Modern Events Calendar, you scroll to the Event Repeating tab and choose the repeat sequence you want: daily, specific days, weekly, monthly, yearly, custom days, or advanced. We can also set an end date for the repeat sequence so it doesn't populate many instances, either as end date or individual repeats. The Custom Days Repeat feature allows you to add a date and time for each repeating event. With Advanced Repeating, you can select whether the event happens on a specific day of the month, like the 4th Friday of the month. Let's try and create a repeating event in the Events Calendar now. TEC performs slightly better in this regard, So once we are in our event creation window, scroll down to recurring event and click on schedule multiple events. The repeating sequence can be once, daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly. You get to select the date and time, as well as how long this will go on.
The feature I mentioned that gives tech the edge in repeating events is the Add More Events button right here. So, you can use it to set an additional repeat sequence. So we have a daily repeat event, but we also want to add a session outside of the recurring event.
Shortcodes and widgets. The next point of comparison is each plugin's shortcodes and widgets. There aren't many widgets available in tech, but there are some shortcodes which we'll go over. As you can see in the list, most of the shortcodes are limited to either the Pro version or the Event Tickets plugin. If you place these shortcodes in Elementor's shortcode widget, you can choose to style them. In contrast, Monogamous Calendar has its own shortcode side menu in addition to other separate shortcodes that can be found in the settings. This menu allows you to create custom calendar shortcodes to paste it in any page you want. So in theory, you can have numerous calendars for different event types. Let me edit an existing calendar shortcode to show you the range of options at your disposal. You get to choose from the existing skins and the different styles they offer. You also have a filter option tab that allows you to create more advanced calendars that only display a specific set of events. You can even choose to create a calendar shortcode that only displays expired events or one that shows both upcoming and expired events. Once you've customized your shortcode, you can copy it from here and paste it on any page to display it. Let's see how text calendar looks in action. I've already placed a shortcode for it, using Elementor. This is a simple calendar shortcode in tech that needs some custom styling to get it to a level that's, presentable for a client. So it's probably a better option for developers. Onto the widgets offered in the single event page. In Tech's single event page, we have event categories, website organizer, venue, and location. The same information is displayed in the MEC sidebar widget, but we also have the option to turn off each one you don't want. We'll need to head to the settings under single event and then sidebar. You can turn on or off each of these to customize which ones are shown on the event page. Third-party plugin integration. Now let's compare the integrations offered in Tech with MEC. For that, we'll need to head to the Integrations tab in Tech Settings. You can add your API key for Zapier, Google, Microsoft, WebEx, Zoom, Facebook, YouTube, and Google Maps. This is a significant advantage of Tech, that all these integrations are offered from the get-go, while MEC requires the user to purchase specific add-ons for each, such as our Zoom, WebEx, Zapier integration add-ons. Now, let's check the integrations offered in MEC from the start. As I said, some popular integrations like Zapier and Zoom require standalone add-ons, but we have an integration menu in the settings that includes some useful third-party integrations as well. MailChimp, Campaign Monitor, MailerLite, Constant Contact, Active Campaign, Aweber, MailPoet, SendFox, BuddyPress, LearnDash, Paid Membership Pro. WooCommerce integration. MEC Pro also offers integration with WooCommerce in its payment gateway settings, and in Tech, you'll need the paid version of the Tickets plugin to integrate with WooCommerce. Let's try this in one of our Tech events. I've created a ticket for this event from before. If we have WooCommerce installed already and click on Settings, we can decide to use Tickets Commerce or WooCommerce as our payment method. Tickets Commerce uses Tech's own plugin while the other option goes through WooCommerce. Now, in Monogamous Calendar, we'll have to do this from the settings. Next, on our payment gateways, we can click on User WooCommerce's payment system, which overrides MEC's existing gateway options. We also have a WooCommerce integration add-on, which adds an option to have all the other payment gateways in MEC alongside WooCommerce at the same time. MEC also offers a cart functionality that's useful for repeating events, so that you can add multiple events to a cart without needing WooCommerce to do a final checkout for multiple events. QR code check-in, and invoice. One more important feature worth comparing is how ticket receipts and invoices are handled. MEC Pro already offers a simple booking invoice, while Tech requires the Tickets Plus plugin. Both plugins also have a separate product for QR code check-ins and custom invoices. Tech has Tickets Plus, which offers a couple of additional features such as RSVP and waiting list. There's also a dedicated phone app for QR code check-ins. Anonymous Calendar offers ticket and invoice add-on for QR code check-ins through phone and the backend, while also customizing the physical invoice users can print. It also offers a dedicated phone app for both iOS and Android. An important user experience is, how key event information is displayed on different devices. So let's check the responsive design in both plugins. This is text list calendar page in desktop mode. Now let's check this on mobile mode, and the responsive view is nice. Contains all the necessary information without missing a bit. MEC operates similarly. This is the list view in desktop mode. The same page in responsive view looks like this, with all the necessary information displayed accurately. Both plugins have great responsive design for their calendar page. Event import and export. Next topic is how event import, export, sync, and third-party event plugins are handled. For Tech, we'll need to head to the import menu. Here we can select the import origin from CSV, and if we purchase the event aggregator plugin, you'll have more options from Eventbrite, Google Calendar, and iCalendar. MEC offers more options under the import and export menu. In MEC, you can already import and export from Google Calendar, Facebook, Meetup. Synchronizations allows you to automatically sync events from different platforms, but this is available in MEC Pro only. Same with the file export and import options. The third-party plugins import lets you grab events from other event calendar plugins in case you're deciding to move to a new solution. MEC's import tab lets you import ICS and XML files. However, if you're thinking of importing CSV events, you'll need the standalone advanced import and add-on, similar to how some import options in Tech were restricted under the event aggregator plugin. This plugin adds many useful import functions, but it's priced based on imports, while MEC's advanced importer doesn't have such a limitation, priced at $39 a year only. Guest event submission. A really important feature in most event calendar plugins is the ability for guests to submit their own events on your community calendar. So, MEC offers this feature in its free version already, while Tech requires a standalone plugin called Community Submissions. In MEC, you can simply navigate to the front-end Event Submission tab in the settings to get the shortcode for the submission form, allowing users to easily submit their events without extra cost. Technical support and tutorials. Another comparison can be made in terms of the support, technical tickets, tutorials, and documentation for each. The event calendar offers support through tickets with extensive guides and a large community that helps each other out. However, there's no real online agent support to ease you into the basics of the plugin, and your only option is a chatbot. In addition to technical ticket support, MEC also has active online chat support for pre-sale questions and to help you get started with the basics. Our team can be reached most of the day with quick responses. In terms of tutorials and documentation, both plugins perform well, with even a video component on YouTube for visual learners. Tech's larger user base and longer history give it an edge in terms of the community assistance you can find online through other users who are also using this product. As for pricing, Tech's initial investment for events is $149 a year for one site, but MEC Pro is $99 a year for one site, with a competitive pricing continuing for even a 10-site license, while a 10-site license is $499 in Tech. The unlimited license for both is priced the same, however, but when it comes to one license, MEC wins out in terms of pricing. However, you need to consider the add-on and bundles that are on offer as well, depending on the features you want. For example, if you need the booking and RSVP feature, you'll need to purchase Tech's Tickets Plus service as well. Under the bundles header menu, we have the complete collection, which includes everything you'll need at affordable prices. It comes with Event Calendar Pro, Event Tickets Plus, Promoted, Filter Bar, Event Aggregator, Community, Schedule Manager, and Seating.
Similar add-ons and complete bundles also exist in MEC. MEC offers more add-ons to lower the barrier to entry for organizers depending on their specific needs. We have also builder add-ons that offer customization as well.
Tech and MEC both offer different bundles depending on your budget and specific needs as an organizer as well.
Hope you found our first review video useful. We tried to be as objective as possible and also keep this video at a manageable length to give you the most points of comparison and how they play out in a real demo. If you'd like a more in-depth review and analysis, I strongly suggest you read about these two plugins, both on WebNews blog and Text blog as well on that matter, so get a feel for what both sides think. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to reading your comments, thoughts, questions down below the video in the comments. See you in the next one.